Depends on who says it. She'll throw shadows at you, but she's always a woman to me. It depends on who says it. It takes a certain kind of man to potentiate, to inspire, to bring the excitement, the passion, the confirmation of the woman out and get the focus on yourself, little man, a short little man who's up against it hard. Those are the rules, my friend. 80-20 Parati. I didn't set the rules. I have to live in this world. You need an appearance, you need a personality, you need social skills, you need rhetorical, persuasive skills, you need the right body language. One lounge lizard told me, and he was right. He said, "Don't even think of competing with us." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Don't even think of competing with us as a short little man." I said, "Well, what do you mean? You tall, I'm short. What does that mean?" And he said, "We have the experience. We have the appearance. We have the presence. We know what to say and do with a woman in a social situation when it counts. We know when to talk. We know when to shut up. We know how to use the Proximus, the space. We know how to get verbal intimacy first, to work the verbal seduction first. This is a game of high skill under a lot of competition. A short piece of garbage like you has no chance at all against a man like this. This reminds me of Frankie's pie in the face. It's a routine I did with a much to my partner was 6'3", a real pretty boy, Jock. A chick magnet, a woman magnet, whatever you want to call it. But he's the in flavor. He's called a stud muffin. I'm called a pariah. I'm called a little weird, a little freak. Anyway, I walks up on stage, and I talks to my house, and I begs my house to come on my side because I'm losing my girlfriend, Emma Airhead. I'm losing her, and I'm begging my house as a short, small man. I'm working the compassion of the house. I'm begging for it. I'm pleading my case. Then Emma Earhart comes up. Emma Airhead, I should say, hits the stage, and Emma Airhead, we work in revolving stage. I turn away. Emma Airhead hits the stage, and she complains about Frankie. That's me. And she tells what a miserable short, how embarrassed she is to be seen with Frankie. That's me in public visually, and my Emma Airhead's about 5'11", very nice physically, and of course she's staying with Frankie because of what she can get. If he has any material value that she can get out of Frankie, get him to foot the bill. Anyway, and then give it to the tall, better-looking man. Anyway, this is a very physically desirable woman, just to make the issues glaring. And she complains about Frankie. I'm short, I'm weak, I have no virility, no appeal. She's embarrassed to be seen with me in public. And she goes on and on and on. And as she's talking, my shoulders are dropping, and I'm slouching more and more, cowering more and more under the blistering, relentless attack of that woman against me. That's my girlfriend. Then we look, and the stud muffin hits the stage. He's GQ. He's GQ. And he hits the stage, and he mocks Frankie. He said, "I'll step on that little man. What are you doing, Emma Airhead? With a little man like this, he comes up to your shoulder, Emma Airhead. Why don't you take and experience a real man such as myself? Look how much better I look than little Frankie." And then the two of them get together and they gossip and they mock me. They put me in pillory. They put me in a cage. And they mock. And the house is enjoying Frankie getting a real verbal beating. Everybody likes it when they see the little man stomped on because it's justice. The little man like me, the shorty's put in pillory and social pillory, that's called justice. Everybody likes to see the little man stomped on like a cockroach, like a bug. And then come the coup de grace. Emma Airhead and the tall, pretty boy, they both hold a pie. And they look to the house. The house understands what this means. And Frankie comes up again. He's begging the house. He's making his case again. He's pleading with the house. He's begging the house. Please, please, help me get my girlfriend Emma Airhead back. Please, please. And then finally the crowd, the house makes the judgment. The psychology's perfect here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Does Frankie get the pie in the face, the ultimate humiliation? And does the TDH, the tall, dark, and handsome, walk off with Frankie's girlfriend Emma Airhead? Or does Frankie get them? Or does Frankie get a temporary remedy? Will the house... How will the house decide against Frankie? Will they show Frankie compassion? Or will they say, give him the pie in the face? What do you say? What do you say? You be the judge. Anyway, the house goes thumbs down. Frankie takes the pie in the face. Emma Airhead and the pretty boy walk off, laughing. Frankie looks to the house. The pie's on his face. And the house is in stitches. The house is roaring. The house is enjoying every moment, saving every moment of Frankie's agony. That's called, the skit is called Frankie's Pie in the Face. Then there's another skit. Frankie and Dr. Feelgood. And the Dr. Feelgood is like a Jekyll and Hyde. Dr. Feelgood is Frankie's eyes and ears socially. He's the one who brings Frankie all his hope, all his symbols. He's the one who brings to Frankie symbolic gratification. If Frankie will do his bidding, if Frankie will do his garish deeds socially, so that he can hide behind being a doctor and having the prestige and the honor of being a doctor. Meanwhile, Frankie is getting the abuse, the ridicule, the mockery of doing what the doctor would like to do, but he's having Frankie do it, and Frankie gets the blame. The doctor gets to be a nice, polite, elegant member of society, a polite society. He goes to the most fashionable parties, he's welcome everywhere. Where little Frank is a drag. He's like Hyde. This is Jekyll and Hyde. And Frankie, Doc says, if you'll do my bidding tonight, Frankie, I'll have for you your favorite pictures, Frankie. Your favorites. Oh, thank you, Dr. Feelgood. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Feelgood. What a humane, kind man you are. Thank you, Dr. Feelgood. Then there's another skit. Jiminy Cricket and Pinocchio. And of course, I'm Pinocchio with them sad, droopy eyes and them big, glaring features. And Jiminy Cricket jumps on Pinocchio. He is Pinocchio's alter ego. And he says, why so down, Pinocchio? Why so down, Pinocchio? Would you like to meet some women, Pinocchio? Come on, Pinocchio, you can... He admonishes Pinocchio. Admonishments are encouragement by suggestion. Rewards and punishments, reminders of what can and what will happen, all bullshit. By someone who has absolutely no power to do anything but sells a good bill of goods. He's a good dream merchant. And Frankie's so desperate and despondent he's buying any dream at all. And the good doctor's laughing on him. No, not the good doctor, I say Jiminy Cricket, which is his alter ego's laughing on him, and he's encouraging Frankie, knowing full well every time Frankie tries to do what Jiminy Cricket encourages him to do, he's going to fall through his ass. And Jiminy Cricket gets the last laugh. And Jiminy Cricket lifts Frankie up and encourages him again. You can do it, Pinocchio. You can do it. You can do it, Pinocchio. Get up, get up, get up. You can do it, Pinocchio. Pinocchio has no training. He's not in shape. All he's doing is going on dreams and fantasies and wishful thinking. But you can do it, Pinocchio. Yes, you can. Sound an awful lot like a Tony Robbins 15-minute breakthrough. 15-minute! He gets the breakthrough. And everything is copacetic. I don't know if I pronounce it. Everything's now cooking. Tony Robbins, he has the experience. He has the skill, and he talks just like Hello Shal. Hello Hal. In the movie with Tony Robbins, and Tony Robbins talks into Hello Shal and says, "See the beauty inside, Hello Shal. Hello Al, hello Hal." Meanwhile, Tony gets out of the elevator, and there's a beautiful woman waiting for Tony physically. Meanwhile, the little guy, Tony told him, "See the beauty inside, little guy. I don't care if the woman weighs 400, 500 pounds, she's beautiful. See the beauty." Tony Robbins, will you do what you're advising this little man to do? You 6'7", hey Tony, hey Tony, I got a question, Tony. For my breakthrough, can you make me tall like you, Tony? Can you do it in 15 minutes, Tony? So I get respect, so I have presence, so the women come to me. Can you do that, Tony? Tony, I'm counting on you. Tony, I believe on you. If Tony says he can do it, I got a Brooklyn Bridge I want to sell you. Only to you. Extra cheap today.